Hello, it's Nemesis Nick here. I'm a keen fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's time to talk Eurovision. After a run of national finals for the Eurovision Song Contest 2026, several of which I watched live or on demand within a few days in the case of clashes, online from the UK the last few weeks, the Swedish national final, Melodifestivalen 2026 final, took place at Strawberry Arena, Stockholm yesterday evening, Saturday the 7th of March 2026. Melodifestivalen, or Melfest, as it's sometimes known, is the jewel in the crown, the national final of national finals. For various reasons, I didn't see any of the 5 heats of Melfest 2026 the last 5 weeks, but I watched videos of all 12 finalists on YouTube yesterday afternoon. Yesterday evening, I watched Melodifestivalen 2026 final live online from the UK. As many fans know, Melfest is almost like a mini Eurovision, with jury voting from a selection of countries, followed by separate announcement of the Swedish public vote. In fact, this is what inspired the EBU to introduce the current 2-part voting system in the Eurovision Song Contest in 2016. Anyway, the 2-part voting system was used again for Melodifestivalen final this year, with jury votes from Armenia, Italy, Croatia, France, Czechia, Australia, Greece and Finland, followed by public vote results from Sweden. Here are my points of view on the 12 finalist songs based solely on last night's live performances. By the way, I can't speak Swedish, so please excuse me if I mispronounce any Swedish song titles or artist names. Okay. Song 1, 18's Iconic. Okay. Song 1, 18's Iconic. A pop song which has a beat plus electronic synth sounds. The 4 members of the group sang within their booths and atop the booths late in the song. The chorus is memorable and catchy. Altogether, a good song to start last night's final, but I think this sort of thing has been done before at Eurovision. Put it this way, this song reminded me of the UK's Eurovision Song Contest 2011 entry, I Can by Blue. This finished 8th with 31 points in the jury vote, 7th with 36 points in the public vote, and 7th with 67 points overall. Song 2, Mera Omar Duset Dram. This is what I'd describe as an Eastern-style song. According to Eurovision World, the title means I love you in English. To me, this sounds more like the style of song you'd expect from Greece, Turkey or Azerbaijan rather than Scandinavia. Mera has a beautiful voice and sang well. The dances and the flame effects enhanced this song. Unsurprisingly, this had a key change late in the song, just as you'd expect for a potential Eurovision entry. This finished 7th with 33 points in the jury vote, 11th with 8 points in the public vote and 9th with 41 points overall. Song 3, Lilia Al-Fadji Delulu. Is this a novelty song? The manner in which the verses were sung last night reminded me of Verka Serdushka, Ukraine 2007, but nothing like as good. The verses are catchy and and the words of the chorus appeared on the background screen. Interestingly, Eurovision is one of the words that was mentioned in the chorus. I'm mystified as to the significance of some of the background screen drawings which appeared during the verses. This finished 9th with 24 points in the jury vote, 6th with 39 points in the public vote, and 8th with 63 points overall. Song for Saga Ludvigsson, Ain't Today. This is what I would call a country song. The chorus is powerful and catchy. Saga has a beautiful voice and sang well last night. I'm mystified as to the significance of the 4 fans in the background. The spinning fireworks at the end provided a perfect way to round off the performance. This finished 12th last with just 5 points in the jury vote, 10th with 13 points in the public vote, and 12th last with 18 points overall. I think that deserved better. Song 5, Smash and Pieces, Hollow. Is this some form of rock or metal? It was sung in quite a harsh manner. Someone was playing a drum kit, and there were electric guitar players. The lighting seemed to switch between turquoise and orange depending on the point in the performance, and there were flashing lights at times. At the end, all the members of the band were lifted on the platform, suspended from wires. Not my taste in music, but I thought rock or metal lovers would have almost certainly enjoyed this, and it was well staged for this style of song. In the end, this finished 4th with 49 points in the jury vote, 5th with 41 points in the public vote, and 4th with 90 points overall. I'm surprised this did so well with juries. Excuse me a moment. Okay. Yes. Okay. It doesn't. Song 6, Kimberly, Eternity. This is what I would call a run-of-the-mill pop song. It's not bad, but it's not particularly special. In terms of last night's staging, it's clever what they did just over halfway through, and a quick burst of falling fireworks were a worthwhile enhancement. If this had gone to Eurovision, this could have struggled to qualify, and in the event of this getting to a grand finalist would probably have been expected to finish lower right hand side of the scoreboard. Last night this finished 5th with 48 points in the jury vote, 8th with 30 points in the public vote, and 6th with 78 points overall. Song 7, Medina, Viva l'Amor. For some mysterious reason, this has a Spanish title, despite being a potential Eurovision song for Sweden this year. It's ironic anyone would want to have a Spanish title, considering Spain isn't even taking part in the Eurovision Song Contest this year, though. Anyway, this song has a very catchy chorus. I'm mystified as to one member of this group carried a flaming torch, though. For some mysterious reason, red lighting was dominant in this performance. This finished 2nd with 66 points in the jury vote, 3rd with 66 points in the public vote, and 3rd with 132 points overall. Song 8, Graciela, Half of Me. Graciela has taken part in Melodifestivalen before. He returned this year with Half of Me. The song isn't bad. It has quite a catchy chorus. In terms of the staging, the flame effects provided a worthwhile enhancement, but I'm mystified as to the significance of the black and white face profiles on the background screen early on. The fireworks at the end were the perfect way to round off this performance. This finished 3rd with 64 points in the jury vote, 2nd with 70 points in the public vote, and 2nd with 134 points overall. Song 9, Robin Bengtsson, Honey Honey. Robin Bengtsson has represented Sweden. Robin Bengtsson represented Sweden with I Can't Go On in 2017. Having returned to Melodifestivalen in 2020, he was back again this year, this time with Honey Honey. Okay, Honey Honey is what I would call a country song. It has a good beat and the chorus is quite catchy. During last night's performance, yellow lighting dominated this song and the dancers were a worthwhile enhancement. Nonetheless, this song, Honey Honey, reminded me very much of Estonia's 2022 Eurovision Song Contest entry, Stefan Hope, which finished 13th out of 25 finalists. If Honey Honey had gone to Eurovision Song Contest 2026, I for one would have expected a similar placing or lower. As it happened, last night Honey Honey finished 10th this finished 10th with 22 points in the jury vote, 12th last with 7 points in the public vote, and 11th with 29 points overall. Song 10, Felicia, My System. This was the fame. Yeah, okay. Just a minute. Song 10, Felicia, My System. This was the favourite to win Melodifest 2026 last night. This was certainly one of the most modern songs in last night's lineup, with plenty of electronic synth music, and the chorus is quite catchy and memorable. For some mysterious reason, this made plenty of use of red light or laser beams, plus flashing lights last night. I'm not sure this was the best of last night's 12 finalists though, but as it happened, this ended up winning the jury vote, public vote and overall. Song 11, Sanna Nielsen, Waste Your Love, another lively pop song from start to finish. Sanna has a beautiful voice, sang well, and the whole performance was well staged from start to finish. I'd say this was one of the better performances in last night's lineup. As it happened, this finished rather disappointing. 11th with 17 points in the jury vote, 9th with 16 points in the public vote, and 10th with 33 points overall. I thought it deserved better. Song 12, Brandster City Slackers, Racked in Elden. The final song in last night's lineup. The song was sung in Swedish at Melodifestivalen 2026 final. It's great to hear a native language song. The title means right into the fire, which explains why the band members were dressed as firefighters and entered the stage via a fireman's pole. It also explains the reason for his flame effects during the song. Quite a memorable song, but I'm not sure this would have been competitive enough for Vienna 2026. This finished 6th with 34 points in the jury vote, 4th with 48 points in the public vote, and 5th with 82 points overall. Okay, so you've heard my points of view on the songs. This was my ranking in My Eurovision Scoreboard, based solely on last night's live performances. 12th, Kimberly. 11th, Smash Into Pieces. Okay, me partly influenced there by personal taste. I've never been a metal fan, but there you have it. Now moving into my top 10. 10th, Lilia Alfagi. 9th, Griesula. 8th, 18s. 7th, Robin Bengtsson. 6th, Felicia. And that's the one that won. Now my top 5. 5th, Brandster City Slackers. fourth, Medina. And my top three: third, Saga Ludvigsson. Second, Sanna Nielsen. First, my number one, first place, top of my ranking, Mera Omar. As we all know, the winner was Felicia, My System, with 161 points. In fact, Felicia won the jury vote with 71 points and the public vote with 90 points. That's hardly surprising because she was a favourite to win the jury vote, public vote and overall last night. Congratulations to Felicia for winning with her song My System last night. Although I ranked Felicia just 6th in My Eurovision Scoreboard, I think her song My System was the most modern of the 12 finalist entries. So Felicia will represent Sweden with My System at the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 in Vienna in May. Sweden is drawn to perform in the first half of her first semi-final on Tuesday the 12th of May 2026. Good luck to Felicia in the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 first semi-final and in the grand final if she gets there. Well done to all the other 11 finalists, no matter where they placed in the jury vote, public vote and overall last night. They too did well to reach the Melodifestivalen 2026 final, having qualified from one of the heats. Do you agree or disagree with my points of view on the songs or my ranking? What do you think of the result? Which song would you ideally have liked to have won Melodifestivalen 2026 final and why? Alternatively, was there a song eliminated in one of the Melodifestivalen 2026 heats or the final qualification round which you feel should have reached the final and won? Whether you watched the Swedish national final or not, do you think My System stands a good chance of qualifying to Eurovision Song Contest 2026 grand final and doing well once there, or do you think it will be eliminated in the semi-final? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you liked this video, remember to hit the like button, and if you're liking all my Eurovision videos, remember to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, be inspired. Goodbye, Daboch, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, adios, arrivederci, do widzenia, do popatrzenia, adieu.